Hello and welcome. This is Deepak Mishra, and I welcome you all to DMiNetz International Career Guide for Doctors in Germany. Today, we are going to talk on a very specific topic, that is Fachsprachprüfung exam for doctors in Thüringen state. Thüringen is one of the state in Germany located in middle to South Germany, you might call it. The system here has been 1 year back. They were not required to take. The people were it was accepting telc exams and everything. But since last 1 year, they have made it compulsory, mandatory that to get Berufserlaubnis, that is temporary medical license, a foreign doctor has to pass this exam, that is Fachsprachprüfung. If you translate it very roughly, it would be medical German exam. And after only passing this exam is one allowed to work as a doctor on temporary license basis. And for permanent license, as you know, one needs a probation. So in this video, we're going to take an article which is published in Ersteblatt. Ersteblatt is the official magazine, periodical magazine, which is published by the medical councils in Germany. So the data here is supposed to be authentic and from the government. So this is, as you can see, the publication date is 10th of January 2019, so not very old. Uh, heading of the article is Thüringen viel Kandidaten fallen durch Fremdsprachenprüfung für ausländische Ärzte. So what does this mean? That many candidates fail the Fachsprach exam for foreign doctors. That is the basic meaning of this. The key word here is fallen durch. It comes from durch fallen, which means to fail. So we'll first see what the pattern of exam is, and then I'll give you the data of the candidates who have taken the exam and people who have passed and not passed. So see, important thing here is erste mit Studienabschluss aus dem Ausland erhalten die Approbation in Deutschland erst, wenn sie die Fachsprachkenntnis belegen. Dies gilt auch bei Ärzten aus anderen EU-Staaten. So this is basically that for approbation in Germany, one has to have this exam. One has to pass this exam. It may be a European Union citizen or some other country, or third countries like India, the Asian countries, or Africa, or South America, those countries, or Arabic countries. So this Fachsprach exam is for every foreign doctors, irrespective of they come from European Union or they come from outside European Union. What the exam pattern is, the exam is basically 60 minutes exam, 60 minutes exam, and it's conducted in three sections. There is one uh, there's one video on my channel about Fachsprachprüfung where we have described the details of the exam in Niedersachsen, the personal experience of candidate who have taken the exam in Niedersachsen. This article we're talking about Thüringen. So the pattern is similar. Pattern is not very different. Here you see Einzelprüfung dauert 60 Minuten, so 60 minutes is the time. It's conducted in three sections. One section is a simulated Arzt-Patient-Gespräch, यानी कि doctor-patient conversation. In that there will be history taking, most likely history taking and examination. So there will be it's a simulated, as you can see, simulaton. That means it's a simulated. It's not the real patient. There is somebody, an actor, or maybe he's a doctor or she's a doctor, and they simulate to be a patient. And to them, you have to talk, take history, do little examination, and find out. So that duration for this section is 20 minutes. Then second section is the arts brief. Arts brief is the documentation, that patient note, what you may call it. That when a patient where there, you have to write the entire history that you have taken, your clinical findings, examination, what tests you have done, what are your findings, those things, the plan, the investigations that you would like to do, your provisional diagnosis, and the things which you have discussed with the patients. Those things, that is a basic standard that when you work in a hospital, that you have to do for every patient. Even with small minor things, you have to always write an arts brief. So there in this exam, they check if you are able to write a understandable arts brief. So these there is a second section. It was the second section, and for second section, um, here it's very difficult to just a minute if I have to. Okay, now I can somehow show you. It's difficult, but I would request you to focus on what I'm saying. I'm just going to read this. Uh, Third section is a arts Gespräch. As you can see it here, arts Gespräch is a doctor conversation. Like you have taken the history, you have documented everything. Now you will present the case, like we do in final year MBBS in India. We present the case to another doctor, to a senior doctor, and in that Gespräch, in that presentation, then there will be questions asked. They will ask you about that case, and also related to that case might also go in some theory. And many times, even when you check the website of these medical councils, they mention it very categorically that uh, this exam is not to test your knowledge. It is just to test your medical German, medical terminologies and the conversation that your language basically. But you should not take it very seriously. That means you should be you should expect that questions related to the subject matter will also be asked. And the reason is very simple, that they say that you are already a doctor. It is expected of you that you have basic knowledge of things. So you cannot say that, okay, I have come just for the language exam, and why are you asking me details about the therapy or something, or post-operative complications? I don't know that. I've just read the terminology. It's not like that. The conversation will go in depth to some extent, not obviously like Cantonese proofing, it won't go into so much depth, but it will go, and you'll have it at final year MBBS level at least in Germany, not of any other country, but final year MBBS level of Germany. So, what do you check here in this conversation is the Hörverstehen, that if you understand everything, what they say, mündliche und schriftliche Fähigkeit. That means mündliche is oral. If you can speak properly, if they can understand you, that is a schriftliche, that if you write properly, understandably, proper grammatic, with proper grammar. So the three things are checked in this exam, and people who pass it, who don't pass it can take this exam again. So there are questions many times on my comment section and also through emails, that how often can one take this exam. This exam, let me remind you, unlike the approbation exam, this exam can be repeated often, as much as you like, as often as you get the termin, as you get the appointment for the exam. Every time, obviously, you have to pay the fees, you have to prepare for it, and till the time you pass it, you cannot work, so you'll not be earning anything. But this there is no limit as of yet, that okay, you can take this exam only this much number of times, as it is for approbation exam, which is three. You can take the exam three times. So we have discussed yet the pattern of exam. Now we'll see some statistics about the year 2018. January to December 2018, the Medical Council in Thüringen has taken almost 350 such exams. Okay, and from this almost 350, more than 200 people have passed the exam, and around 140 people have failed the exam. So if you calculate it, the percentage comes to around, the failing percentage comes to around 40%. So 40% of the people who have taken the exam have failed it and have must repeat the exam again. So the crux of the matter is that you have to prepare very well for this exam, and if you don't clear the exam in first attempt, don't lose hope. It is not a very easily passable exam. People fail very often, as you can see. 40% people fail every time they take for every I mean, that is a failing rate over here. um, and here, this we have talked about the state of Thüringen. We see they also mentioned the Deutschland wide Durchfallquote. For this exam, in entire Germany, the failing rate is 44%. That means almost 50%. So if out of two candidates, people fail, every one candidate fails the exam. Okay. So one paragraph that they have given, it's not much use to us right now. They've just given the variation of what kind of candidates, which countries do these candidates belong to, those who have taken the exam. I'll just go through it once. They have said that um, these candidates mostly, as I have been maintaining through my videos, that most of the candidates come from Arabic countries, the war-torn countries like Syria or say Egypt, or no, Egypt's not war-torn at present, but I mean uh, this war areas, I would say, Lebanon and Azerbaijan and Iraq. So these they have given the data of number of candidates who have taken exams from these places. So September, Thüringen does. I mean, it is supporting nowadays. Slowly, every state people are rising to say that we are taking up doctors from these countries, and these countries themselves need more and more doctors. So it is very unfair that we take doctors from these countries, and the healthcare system of those country collapses. So now that the gap in the medical system here in Germany, it is not full, I would say. I mean, there's a lot of shortage even now, but it is not as acute as it was, say, 5 years back. So now they are in some position that okay, now they're considering also about other countries, that okay, if we take everything, then there won't be any doctors in any other countries. Then everybody will want to be in Germany. That is why they are strictening the process, not letting people clear the exams so easily. But as I have mentioned, uh, there is an exam, there is a pattern for the exam, there are books for that exam, there is a preparation way for that exam, the questions that they ask, the way you have to answer that, the things that are taught in German universities. So if you prepare well, you will pass the exam. If not in one time, then two times. So be positive about that and prepare very, very well for that exam. Don't take the exam very lightly, because when this exam thing started in the beginning, uh, it was told that it's only medical Germans. People expected that okay, only I need to know some words, medical words in German, and that is fine. That will do. I just need to take anamnese, that is history taking. Okay, sir, what is your name? What problems do you have? And whatever onset, duration, progress of pain or something. So just history taking, and they went for that exam. But they did not pass the exam then, because exam is not, it is, even though it is called medical German exam and medical terminology exam or something, all those things, but it is not just that. They check that if you are able to work you'll be able to work in a German hospital uh, with proper knowledge and proper language. That is what they want to check, and if you pass the exam, only then you can work. So this is a bottleneck, I would say. You have to pass this exam to uh, get into the system. All right, then with this I conclude this video. For more information about DMiNetz International and the services that we offer, you can go to our website. The link will be given in the description section. And what you like about this video, don't like about this video, information regarding Fachsprachprüfung, and all, you can put it in the comment section here in this on this channel itself. All right, then, if you like the video and you like similar kind of data presentation that I have been doing in last couple of videos, you can write so in comments, and I shall be making more and more video and presenting data, official data with my perspective through this channel. And if you don't like this and you like the videos which I used to make previously, where I came out on video and talked to you guys, so that is also a way. It is not that I'm giving a direction. It will be a mix and match. I'll sometimes, when I have significant things which I want to talk face to face with you, I'll come on video. And if there is only data, then I find this way is a very, very good way to just convey the information to you guys. I wish you all a very good luck. Keep working hard, and we'll see each other sometime in Germany. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day.